Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live. So, the new year is here, and so are all the resolutions. Now, all of us want to be healthy, eat healthy in the new year, and the excitement usually lasts for about a week or two before something or the other tempts us into our unhealthy ways. And one such thing, if you're a sweet tooth like me, is sweets, of course. So, today we have Aditi Ishwar with us. Aditi is the co-founder of Sampurna Sweets, and she makes some of the most delicious sweets out there, and every bit is as healthy as it is tasty. So Aditi is going to be sharing with us tips, 5 tips to eat sweets without compromising on health this new year. So let's get started, Aditi. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sure this is going to be a very useful video because I'm sure that we are not the only sweet tooths out there. I'm sure that there are plenty of people. And everyone is probably going to be struggling with the same thing. Oh my God, how do I cut out sugar? Like, what about my sweets? And I think this is going to really help people learn more about how you can actually have the best of both worlds and follow through with their resolution of eating healthy this year.
Totally. Happy New Year, everybody. And thank you, Shamla, for having me here. It's a pleasure always to have these conversations with you. 5 tips on how to eat without compromising on health, right? When it comes to sweets, one usually thinks that's very difficult, but I kind of figured it needn't be so. So I think number one is use dates to sweeten whatever you're eating, right? It's the best sweetener to have, that is whole foods and plant-based, and it's so delicious and does not spike sugar levels according to all the research that Dr. Achutan has done. So I sweeten all my sweets using only dates. And if you can, pass that threshold of, oh, I can taste the dates, it's the perfect thing. That is definitely number one. Number two is alternate out, like switch out all your dairy products with nuts and whole nuts, preferably. No extracted oils, none of that. No, what do you call it, plant-based butters that is basically just oil in a different form. I mean, right? So whole nuts, nut butters without the fibers extracted. And it's so easy to switch them out. So what I do is, if I want something to taste like it has ghee in it, I mix together some almond butter and some coconut, and that'll give you a ghee-like taste. If you want something that is more, creamy, that you want to use instead of cow's milk or cream or curd, cashew butter is the way to go. Peanut butter, of course, helps in, peanut is peanut and it tastes amazing in whatever you eat. So that's number two. Number three is stick to simple stuff. If you try to do too much complicated things and, like break your head over it, you're not going to feel interested in eating it. So chuck some dates in a grinder, chuck some nut butter in there, and whatever flavoring you want, and you're good to go. And you have these amazing truffles. You can dip them in some vegan sugar-free chocolate if you like, and you have some yummy truffles. It's really, I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. And 4 is more of a mental thing than a cooking tip, really. It's convincing yourself that, you don't have to have the sugar. You don't have to have all the bad oils and the ghee and the milk and all of that. You really don't. You just need to practice and try out and experiment things, and you'll have the best sweets ever. And number 5 is have fun with whatever you're experimenting. It doesn't have to be a chore,
Wonderful. I think, so succinctly put, you covered so much so quickly, and it's so clear to people, what are the things that they can start doing right away. When we talk about going sugar free and when we talk about eating healthy sweets and all of that, there is a component of craving, right? Like people who have been used to eating sugar and any refined sweetener for that matter, you are going to have these cravings that come and go. So when you moved out of a sugar-free diet and moved to a whole food plant-based diet, what were some of the cravings that you had and how did you manage them?
I think definitely like what you said, right? Anything with sugar in it, you will want to have because sugar is so addictive. And when I switched to a whole food plant-based diet, I was in my teenage years. So whatever hormone imbalance I was having at that point of time, whatever, mental stress I was going through, being a teenager, slowly moving into the adult world. I mean, there were multiple stressors, right? So you definitely just want to reach out, grab a sugar-filled milk chocolate and pop it in your mouth. That's exactly what you'll want to do. And sugar has that effect on you. So the thing that I told myself constantly was, okay, I don't have to put that in my body for the sake of feeling good, because I'm not going to feel good after putting it in. Let me use a different, healthier alternative that is still gonna make me feel good, and it's not gonna be just empty, nutrition-less food. It's gonna be something that's nutritious for me, and it'll help me out of my blues even better. That was, I think, the turning point for me when I realized that stuff that is filled with refined ingredients is a temporary fix, versus something that's whole foods, has all the fiber intact, all the nutrition intact. It's just gonna make me feel better and better and better, to a point where eventually I'm not going to be craving at all, which is what has happened now. I have zero cravings. And that's like on a normal day, where even when I was pregnant, I had zero cravings because I was giving my body whatever it needed, nutrition wise.
That's amazing, especially having to make that switch and going to a completely sugar-free diet. And not only that, right, moving to a completely whole food plant-based diet when you're in your teens. That's when people, are probably eating the most junk, because you have a newfound freedom and you have a lot of peer pressure, and generally there isn't that much of a focus on health because you think nothing's going to happen to you. But just being more mindful about what you're eating and how it affects you, as you rightly put it. And of course, knowledge is power. Definitely, when you know how something is affecting you, good or bad, you tend to do better. When you know better, you do better. That is excellent. So the last question that I have for you in today's session is, in the last year and even the year before that, you've been making some delicious sweets, right? Everything from burfis to laddus to even gulab jamun. So can you tell us a little bit about how these sweets are different from the ones that you get in store, and from the point of view of health, and how eating these kind of sweets can actually help someone keep their health goals while still enjoying a wide variety of delicious sweets?
Totally. So I think main thing is that they're refined sugar free, only sweetened with dates. Anything I make, I have been off sugar and only on date sweetened sweets for the past 7 years or so. And so everything I make is only with dates, right? And the other thing is that I try to make them as raw as possible. And that really helps with, you know, keeping nut nutrition value intact. And I think it's definitely important to me that everything I make is resembling what I get in the market otherwise, as much as possible, without losing out on the nutrition. So if I were to bake something, I would bake it in at very low temperatures. Like for instance, the gulab jamun, we do bake it, but it's done at such a low temperature that all the ingredients in there are still so rich in nutrition. And so I think if people can stick to this mantra of whole food plant based, right? Make sure you sweeten it only with dates as much as possible. Another great alternate is stevia. Sometimes I use stevia as well. And nut butters instead of oil, instead of plant-based ghees, instead of plant-based butters. Try to use unrefined flour if that's what you're using, unpolished grains if that's what you're using, unpolished lentils. So as natural as you could make it, as close to what nature would intend for us to eat.
Wonderful. I think this is the first time people are going to be watching a video on sweets where we also talk about how nutritious it is, right? Like generally sweets are junk, and maybe the best that people may have heard is that, oh, it's less unhealthy or it's
Right.
not as bad. But here we're actually talking about sweets that are packed with nutrition, that are nutrient dense, that are actually packed with vitamins and minerals and fiber and all the good stuff. And dates with so many of its properties. It's just absolutely unbelievable the kind of sweets that you've made. And I encourage all of you who are watching this video to give it a try. Most of these sweets also ship pan India, so wherever you live you can get a box and you can actually enjoy delicious sweets without compromising on health. You can actually very easily move to a zero sugar and even a zero jaggery. So we also don't use any jaggery or honey either. So nothing that spikes up your blood sugar levels. These are diabetic friendly. It's just all around amazing. It's a win-win. If you have young children at home, it's a great idea to get them started on these sweets because they are children friendly and also for the elderly, right? So it's just a great option for everyone who's looking to be healthy this new year. And yes, this is how these are Aditi's tips on how you can enjoy sweets without compromising on health. Thank you so much for joining us today, Aditi. It was lovely talking to you. I'm sure this video is going to help so many people watching this to stick to their New Year resolution and to find that going on a zero sugar diet is so much easier.
Thank you so much for having me. And I do wish everyone who's watching this a happy new year and all the best with their New Year resolutions, sticking to their health and everything. And I really hope that they can, go over to Sampurna Ahara and see how we can support them in that. Do check out our page, guys. We really love what we're doing and we're so passionate about it. And we're so happy that we can give to you products that will not compromise on your health and also not compromise on taste and quality.
Wonderful. Until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you know when we are uploading new videos. We'll also be going live very often. So mark your calendars and join us for the next one. Bye.